Imagine, if you have only 10,000 or 20,000 rupees, then people might tell you that it's tough to make trading in such a small capital. This market is a game of big players, and you need a huge capital, only then you can make profit. And also, people with small capital are always the one who regularly take losses. But today, I will tell you a truth that most people have not listened. So once upon a time, there was a guy named Anthony, who had only $15,000, with no mentor and no team. He just had a small dark room and an old computer. And later, that same guy, after 7 to 8 years, owns the property of $1 million. He didn't made this in a single trade. He made his capital grow silently, in a well-disciplined manner. Now imagine yourself that, you are regular making losses from 10 to 12 months. Would you have survived? Wouldn't you think about quitting the trading career? Definitely yes. Anthony also thought the same. He too had a doubt, he too had a fear. But he didn't choose to lose. He was making the same mistake that 99% traders make, and that is revenge trading, overtrading and increasing your position size. But he learned from his mistakes, where most people never do. I have studied his whole story, his win, his loss, his lonely nights, when market was against him, when his own mind was against him, sitting in a dark room, whole night, in front of a screen, and every struggle of his life, which are ongoing in your life too. So listen carefully, the upcoming story, because it might change your whole trading journey. So the main mistake that the small capital traders make is increasing their position size. Small capital traders usually won't accept their small profit. They always think that they will never succeed with small profits. So in a greed, they will increase their position size, and with this mistake, they start to fear, and in a fear, they will end up in a losing side. Have you people done this? In a greed, increasing your position size, and one red candle can completely blow up your account. But Anthony never done this. He accepted his small profits, never falling into greed, because he knew that small capital will always teach you to be disciplined. And this was the reason he found consistency in trading rather than one big trade. Imagine if you have only 10 to 20,000 rupees and you're taking a risk of 20 to 30% in every trade, then calculate how long you can survive in the market. Anthony always used to take only a certain portion of his capital for a trade with a small risk and a small profit, and always tried to correct his decision. Now who will be successful after a year? A trader who run behind the profit and take his emotions in trading, or the one who always want to take a right decision and go in a systematic manner? Most of them go in a first case, but Anthony choose the second. And the market always rewards those who go in a systematic manner, because a trader who carry his emotions in trading always becomes greedy when they see a small profit. And when they get a loss, they will completely blow up their account. The one who go in a system always know how to grow their small capital, because they understand that growing small capital is having a small win again and again, and this small win will make a character powerful. Anthony did the same. He never ignored his small profits. He learned that if I handle my small profits today, then tomorrow I can handle my big profits too. He set this plan for over a year and followed it very well, while most traders with small profits think that what can they do with this small profits? And then they will increase their position size, and then market will teach them a bitter lesson. If you too are making this same mistake, then you will never grow your small capital, because market will only reward those who respect their small capital rather than having a greed. Anthony's trading was very boring, always looking at chart, same rule, same discipline, and taking a small right decisions again and again. But this boring steps was his biggest stent. Just imagine, he used to sit in a dark room for hours, market was not moving, not any movement or profits, but he still used to sit in front of screen for hours. Because he knew that he can't make money with trading, instead, trading in a right time does. And most traders never understand this. Now tell me one thing, how many of you have taken a trade in a fear of missing out? You feel like everyone is earning from market, and I will be left out back. And then the market goes in a reverse direction, and you booked a loss. Anthony never did that. He too had a feeling to do something, to take some trade and all. But he controlled himself, because he knew that he cannot grow his small capital with his fear. And this is the reason that most people today look for a news, excitement and regular looking at screenshots shared by other people in their social media platform. And with this, most people enter in wrong trade or wrong timing. Whereas Anthony knew that the real trading always goes in a silent and a boring way, where he had to sit in front of a screen for hours doing nothing. But when the right setup is getting, then you will be ready to take it. If you want to take action in every 10 minutes, then you will never grow your small capital, because market will only reward those who keep their discipline even during losses. Anthony did the same thing. He sat in his small room for hours doing nothing but just looking up to screen and waiting for a right time. And this was his biggest win, because when other people are taking a trade without any patience, he was patiently waiting for right time. And this patience, after 10 years, took him to a millionaire. I want to ask you a question. Do you take trading as a game of excitement or a game of patience? If your answer is excitement, then you're still not in a path of growing your small capital. Imagine, you're standing alone in a dark forest, and you're only having a small candle light with you. You only see a fear and darkness, and this was the whole journey of Anthony. When he started trading with a small capital, he didn't know the future journey. He didn't know that he would be the owner of $1 million properties. Instead, he was looking at next step, and the next right decision, and a small risk of a particular day, and controlling the whole day. And with this, he reached till a millionaire. Now ask yourself, if you were in the place of Anthony, would you have survived? You would have doubted yourself, and quit trading, in a fear of losses. But Anthony never doubted it. He too had a fear, but he accepted the loss with discipline, and next day, he again opened his computer, and took a next right steps, and this small steps made his root strong. Now imagine what most traders do in today's time. Most traders want to become a millionaire within a year, and after 2-3 months, when they see nothing in their trading journey, they quit it. Anthony only used to think of a particular day, and made a right decision of that particular day, and this small capital made him to learn that real growth always takes a small steps. And people who think that small steps are boring will never see a growth in their trading journey. Now to be like Anthony, you have to master the 3 things which he has mastered. Number 1 is to protect your capital. If you have a small capital, then it would be very difficult to take a risk upon it. Taking a big risk in a small capital will be like killing your own dreams. Anthony did the same thing. He took a small risk in every trade with a small position and saved his capital. And the second one is to control your emotion. When you're trading in a small capital, then there will be a lot of emotions. When you see a small profit, you become greedy, and when you see a small loss, will trigger a fear within yourself. And this emotions always finish the small account traders. But Anthony controlled the both. He may also been a greedy, and he too might had a fear. But he never let emotions to take his trading decisions. And the third one is patience. Because huge money can only made with a small steps. It took around 10 years for him to reach till a millionaire. He didn't took any shortcut, or he didn't hurry to get rich within months. Even Anthony made a mistake in the beginning phase of the trading journey. He too made over trading. He too did revenge trading and also traded without stop loss, and whenever he accepted a loss, he felt broken within him. But he learned from every mistake, whereas some traders change the complete strategy after accepting some losses. Now ask within yourself that, are you making this same mistakes? Do you change your strategy after 2 losses? Do you become greedy after small profits? Do you still trade with news and social media advice? If yes, then you're not in the way of Anthony. He learned from his mistakes, and controlled his emotions for over years, and this thing took him to a millionaire. Now imagine if you master this 3 thing, then there are high chances that you too can reach till a millionaire with small capital. But if you didn't matter these things, then your small capital will always remain small. Now ask within yourself, whether your patience of a greedy one. If you have a greed, then you will never be like Anthony, because your greed will be tested when market give you big profit in a single trade. Nowadays, most people share their screenshot on social media, but he never did this thing in his life. He never showed off his achievements, and achieved everything with small steps at a time. You may get nervous while looking at others' achievement in social media platforms, but Anthony knew that people only share their winning traders on social media, but not the process. So friends, Anthony's trading journey proved that following the discipline, will help you to reach till a finish line. Money can be earned again, but if the person is broken within themselves, then it will be very tough to get back again. Anthony kept gathering the every small profits of over a years, without any show-off, and without any comparison. And this small wins took him till a millionaire. So I hope you understand what small profits can do if you maintain your discipline, and follow one fixed strategy, and also, controlling your emotions. So friends, if this video has brought any change in your mind, then don't forget to subscribe my channel, and also share this video to the one who's still trying to get rich in one single trade, because financial markets are like marathons, the one who runs fast will never reach the finish line. So see you in the next video. Till then, keep studying, and keep growing, and never lose your hope in small capital. Thank you.